Hello everyone and welcome back to Gaming with Ben Marco. This week, I've got a game I haven't been able to stop playing, Grand Kingdom, a strategy game where you control a mercenary company and work for one of four nations at war with each other. Obviously, being a band of mercs, you can change your allegiance after the war is over. But the question is it any good? First thing I'm going to talk about is actually one of the most important things in the game, the combat, which is, I am glad to say, quite fun. I will actually show it to you right now. It's somewhat turn-based, somewhat not at the same time. Basically, as you'll see in a minute, every single character and unit on the field has their own turn, but during that turn, you control the unit manually, like so. When it's in range, I'm just going to tell my paladin here to guard. I'm also going to go over the individual classes a little. That guy, right there, was a paladin. Slow, but very hard-hitting and very high defense. This is a Valkyrie. Very good at melee damage. And yeah, that's basically the combat in a nutshell. Very effective, but once you learn it, it's actually not that complicated. It does take a little bit of getting used to your first time, because you're probably not expecting it to work that way from a strategy-based RPG like this. Medic. By the way, you can't hit your own guys, as I accidentally did just there, so warning, be careful. Don't do that, and be very careful about where you attack. So, yeah, careful about that. One thing about the game, though, is that the AI is kind of stupid, to be honest. I have seen it kill its own teammates more times than I can count, including killing half their own team on one occasion. I'm not entirely sure why it did that, but I guess it's just the way it's programmed. It's designed to go after the player character, not really designed to think about their allies all that much, so that's probably why. Another mode in this game, called the War Mode, where basically, it's one of the main points of the game. You send your units out, you can control them manually in a giant battlefield where you have to take over enemy forts and enemy artillery pieces, trebuchets, ballista, the like, in order to gain an advantage on the map and for your country to eventually win that particular battle. The best part about it is that while you aren't directly fighting other people, you will see their pieces on the board. As you saw on the map a minute ago before the battle started, everything is represented by chess pieces. And in War Mode, the other pieces you see are actually other players. If you touch them, you will fight them. You don't fight the people themselves, obviously. You're fighting their team that's being controlled by an AI, which can make it a little bit easy and let you even take on higher level teams than you would normally be able to. One other downside about the game, however, is that as I said before, the AI isn't great. Although, even with that, a way they use to compensate for it in the multiplayer in War Mode is their tendency of throwing units that are higher level than you at you. My team is overall level 11, so decent. I have a habit of fighting other players' teams who are somewhere in the 13 to 15 range. Which, I mean, I can win, but if I'm trying to do more and cause more havoc on the enemy team, it'd be nice to actually fight something around my level instead of having to be worried about being killed by over-leveled opponents constantly. It would be nice, but that's just my opinion. But ultimately, it does work. It's not a major hindrance to the game, and I only actually noticed it after like the third or fourth time it happened, so it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, the final question is it worth $50 for a PS4-only game like this? For me, yes. I would recommend it a lot. It's a lot of fun if you like these kinds of games. If no, then again, you can skip it. But overall, I would highly, highly recommend this game. It's very entertaining, and it's got a lot of personality. Each of the classes is different, and there's a whole bunch of different ways that you can play with it, and customize the way your guys look when you're making them. Which is just fun, frankly. Love customization. Anyway, this has been Online Gaming with Ben Marco. If you have any comments, just email me at bengamer24@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you all next time.